Welcome inside the Cobourg Community Center. I'm Dan Malta. Happy to be here on the call this evening for a contest between the Wellington Dukes and Cobourg Cougars, their second meeting of the season. It will be Jacob Brown for the Dukes from Yarker, Ontario. So far this season, through 7 games, a 3.04 goals against average, 893 save percentage, and a 5-2-0 record. And in between the pipes for the Cobourg Cougars, it's Reese Herman from Cobourg, the 3.22 goals against average, 886 save percentage, and a record of 4-7-1-1 through 14 games. Both teams coming off of wins on Sunday. Cobourg, a 5-1 win over the North York Rangers, while the Wellington Dukes are riding a 3-game winning streak, won 4 of their last 5. And they're looking pretty good, currently 3rd place in the OJHL's East. Puck picked up in the slot. LaForge with the first shot of the game. That's kicked aside. And the rebound is scooped up by the Dukes. They'll look to escape the zone wearing their sharp black jerseys. The Cobourg Cougars wearing white. Not all that common at home. Now they battle along the boards. Runco fires his man down to the ice. Kapidaritis turns his back to the play, scoops up the puck, passes one up the gut. All the way down, that's on net, so no icing. Another shot stopped by Brown, kicks the rebound into the corner. Herman leaves it there for Jonathan Kapidaritis. Now Michael De Sousa. De Sousa had a marker in the win yesterday as well, as Whipkey brings it forward. And a collision between a pair of Dukes players sends the net off. Jacob Brown down to the ice. Face-off controlled by Wellington. Cole Ellis turns it against the grain. Now snapped up the wall, off the glass, into neutral ice. Penalty coming up here against Whipkey as he hooks Kyle Kavik. Brings on the first power play of the game. The Dukes 30 for 114, 26.32% success rate on the power play. Dernan sends it across. Kapidaritis sends it down low, and Gregory just leaves that one. He's going to head off for a change. My apologies, that was Carson Dernan, not Duncan Schneider. And shorthanded chance here for Cobourg. De Sousa with Whipkey. Whipkey takes it, snaps it right into the glove of Jacob Brown. Great save there. Gets to center and plays it ahead. Shot on net, kicked aside by Brown. Rebound collected by Kayden Harmon. He'll fire one into traffic. That's off a leg. Back the other way, Kavik. Taking some chops as he hustles down the ice. Hard work on the back check and a big collision there in the corner. As Kavik is still going after the Cobourg player down low. Diego Da SIlva in his 2nd game with the Cougars, coming over from the Toronto Patriots. Keeps the puck moving into the zone, however. Now De Sousa picks his head up and makes a pass, but it's just stolen away by McNamara. Now a pocket pick by Whipkey. Whipkey with a chance in the slot, rolls off his stick. Played behind Beckett Ewart. Finds Jonathan Kapidaritis, puck knocked away from him. And now it's Zach Mascard. Shot through legs of Runco, and it's gloved down by Herman. Spinning shot, sharp angle, stopped by Herman. Beckett Ewart onto the puck, works it into the neutral zone. And De Sousa collided with Mascard there. Mascard in some discomfort, it seems. Ewart dangling his way into the zone. Puck rolls off his stick. And a hooking penalty coming up against Cobourg. It's going to be Beckett Ewart going to the box. Second power play of the game for the Wellington Dukes coming up with 3:12 to go in the opening frame. Ellis with De Sousa bearing down on him. De Sousa with the steal in the corner. Puck lost in his skates. Carrier takes it away and rings it around the wall. Trudell around Kapidaritis. Center, stopped by Herman. Great save getting across the crease. Kavik sends it across, back to McFarland. And now Jewett will race onto it. Jewett below the dot, that's off the side of the net. Herman still looking for it. Up the boards, Peters-Davy sends it off the glass. And that will do it for the opening frame. No score after 20. Off the draw, Jewett and LaForge. The puck is scrambled. Offside there, slipping up was Blake Peters-Davy. Wyatt Gregory didn't quite catch that one. Now a battle at the blue line. It's brought forward by Trudell. Side of the net, Trudell, that's stopped by Herman. Rebound up the boards. Another shot kicked aside by Reese Herman. The rebound is controlled by Latreille. Back up to the line, Kleber sends it in deep, Trudell. Ellis calling for it, doesn't get the pass. Puck stays low at the side of the net now, and man just plays it towards his goalie. Herman covers it up. And kick back to Jonathan Kapper-Jaridis as he gathers speed through neutral ice. He's into heavy traffic now. Puck brought to the corner, bouncing around in the slot. Runco hesitates on stepping up onto it, and Michael De Sousa boots it into the zone. De Sousa with a hard hit, knocks the puck free. Ewert with a chance in tight, that's blocked. There's Whipkey. Long pass finds De Sousa. He's got a trio of Dukes to deal with. Does a good job to hold on to the puck and find Beckett Ewert. Ewert can't get to the net, however, and the Dukes will bring it back ahead. Mascard with speed through the neutral zone, gets across center ice, turns it over there. Harmon gets run over, and that's going to be a head contact penalty going against the Dukes as Harmon caught one right in the melon. Cougars not happy with that hit, and it looks like Caden Harmon's going to the box as well. Here's a look at the hit, and that's an elbow right to the head. We will see what the call is. Ronan McFarland hasn't taken his seat yet. I think he might be anticipating his fate here. And as it shakes out, it's going to be 4-on-4. Off the draw, the Dukes pick it up. Turned over. Da SIlva in tight. That's stopped by Brown. Runco sends it across to Kappa-Jaridis. He steps around Ellis, brings it into the corner. Pressed, Runco steps down onto the puck. Ellis plays it into the near side corner. Runco hustles onto it, keeps it puck in deep. Da SIlva pumps on the brakes, turns back, runs into traffic. Runco on it, nearly had Ewert at the back door. Now LaForge trying to escape the zone. It's knocked away from him. A big hit by Renfrew on Hendry. Back to 5-on-5 action as Harmon joins the mix, throws a hit, and looks like he's going to the box. No, it's going to be McNeil going. Harmon came in and threw a hit right away, and I guess McNeil did something while they were on the ground. Played down low. Da SIlva into the corner. Harmon pressed by Castle. Down for Da SIlva. He rings it around. No one home, and that's going to get out to neutral ice. Durnin finds Da SIlva trying to drag around Castle. That didn't work out, and now Da SIlva's going to the box for what I'm guessing is going to be boarding. Hard impact there. Ryan Castle back up to his feet. And 2 minutes for boarding is the call. Man, back on the puck. Finds Ewert. A couple of players streaking to the net. Whipkey gets sent down to the ice by Jewett. Good job on the back check there from the Dukes captain. Now Jewett floats one in. 15 seconds. Herman And Ryan Scott right on his back, right in his face, I should say, so he'll just hold on with the glove. Off the draw, Cassidy rings it behind the net. Renfrew, puck rolls away from him. Cassidy's just gonna try and run out the clock on the second period. And does so successfully through 40, no score in Cobourg. And do we have a penalty here to close out the period? Nope, just the whistles are working. We'll be back for the third. We're back for the third period here in Cobourg between the Cougars and the Dukes. I'm Dan Malta here on the call this evening. Still scoreless, so we won't worry about a scoring summary, obviously. And we'll start the period off with an icing. Back deep, played behind the net. Murray skates onto it, plays it for Carrier. Attempts to start a cycle that's out of reach for Vreugdenhill. Now Whipkey to Kapodridis. He gets tripped up, and a Cobourg power play here on the fresh sheet coming up. Zachary Carrier in the box for tripping. Runco feeling some pressure down low. De Sousa there in support. Quickly works it up the ice. Leaves it for Ewart. Kapodridis, kick back to Runco. Back for Kapodridis. De Sousa's open in front. Kapodridis drags. De Sousa was a chance. He scores! Power play goal for Cobourg early here in the third period. Cobourg was working it around pretty well in the offensive zone on the power play. Jonathan Kapodridis brings it down to the dot, tries to take a shot, knocked away by McFarland, and posted up in front of the net was Michael De Sousa, made no mistake on the doorstep. Whipkey and McNeil on the draw. McNeil tries to play it forward. It's right into the hands of Carson Renfrew, however. Played ahead to De Sousa. Cobourg's onside. Whipkey scores! Nathan Whipkey makes it 2-0 Cobourg. Timeout didn't do much for Wellington there, as it was Cobourg answering back with their second of the game. You can see it on the replay here. De Sousa had Ewart far side, who had to hold up a little bit. He lost his step, trying not to go offside. Whipkey then joined in. He was open in the slot, made no mistake on that shot, beating Jacob Brown. Murray for Kleber, snaps it across. Now stolen by Harmon. Harmon centers for Da Silva. Puck loose in the slot. Harmon in front, makes a move, can't tuck it home. Had Brown on the ropes there. Somehow that stayed out. Picked up by Wellington. Castle launches it towards the net, they score. A deflection in front, and that beats Reese Herman. It's Ryan Castle going down the line first. See Castle collected at the blue line. Traffic in front. And that went off a Cobourg player and past Herman. Mann's pass up the middle finds Gregory. Harmon changing, so Gregory is solo. He'll chip it into the zone, beats Hendry back onto the puck. Gregory looking over his shoulder, plays it to the line. One-timer from Kapodridis sent wide. LaForge looking for the tip. Runco now. Whiffs on the shot. He's got to backpedal and race onto this one. Gregory trying to get there. Herman missed it with the poke check, and the Dukes have tied it up. Corey Jewett, Johnny on the spot for that one. And he's tied the game for Wellington. The puck just floating into no man's land, and a lack of communication there between Gregory and Herman works out for Wellington. Here's Hendry with it. Finds Noble. Cobourg in a straight line across their blue line with Beckett Ewart applying a little bit of pressure. Hard hit there from Renfrew. And this is going to be probably a head check as Mascard took one up high. Kapidaritis picks a pocket. Harmon advances it. Durnan gets tripped up, and now it's Harmon. Bringing it ahead, runs out of space. And Jared McNeil. Puck knocked off his stick. Here's Durnan. Across for Harmon. Shorthanded. The shot stopped by Brown. We are certainly entering next goal wins territory here at the CCC. McFarland with a shot. It's deflected behind the net by Herman. Now Durnan trying to collect it. Wyatt Gregory plays it to the line, not out. Noble fires it right back in deep. Now Cobourg is able to advance it out. Da Silva. Nice job stick handling through traffic, working it deep into the zone. He's got some reinforcements now as the Cougars completed changes. But the Dukes are able to regain possession and bring it down the ice. Turn back the other way. Da Silva works it into the middle. Kicks it back. LaForge with a shot. Loose in the crease. They score! Da Silva, his first as a Cougar, has taken the lead with 2:35 to go. Diego Da Silva. Here's a look at it here. Da Silva sends it across. LaForge with a long shot. Da Silva sees it and just Supermans for the puck. Da Silva had an assist in his debut and a goal in his second game now. LaForge back out there to take the draw against Jewett. Pulled out, chance in front, Herman, what a save! Big moment, big save for Reese Herman. Played behind. Jewett back behind the net. Puck in the corner now. Seems like nobody can find it. Now Da Sousa clears it. This one is it going in, and it scratches the side of the net. Now a chance in front. Kapidaritis tries to clear the zone. Da Sousa trying to do the same. Now Ewart backhands it up the ice. Da Sousa should have a clean lane here. That one's wide of the net. Whipkey fighting to hold it in the zone. Back the other way with numbers. Wellington. Latre for Scott. His shot deflected into the corner. Carrier scores! Pops the bottle on Herman. Oh my goodness! The puck misses by an inch twice on the empty cage, and it looks like we're going to overtime in Cobourg. From below the dot, what a shot from Zachary Carrier. Trudell drives it in deep. He's angled off into the corner. Big block by Durnan there. Played ahead, long shot from Da Silva. Ellis gives him a shove. And we are heading to an extra frame here. Ewart and Kavik lean in for the draw. It's won by Beckett Ewart. Jonathan Kapidaritis is going to carry it all the way back behind Reese Herman. Runco ahead to Ewart. Icing called. I guess Ewart didn't get a piece of that one. Puck played behind the net. Controlled by Wellington. Up to Castle. Long shot blocked by Nico LaForge. And Kapacharitis hesitates, plays it ahead to Nathan Whipkey. Whipkey easy there. That was almost a too many men penalty against Cobourg. Played back towards the bench while they were changing. Turned over in deep. Herman makes a save. And Couch has it for Cobourg. Harmon heading off for a change. Diego Da Silva joins the fray. Here's Noble. Sending it in deep. Loose puck behind the net. Da Silva battling for it. Knocks his man down. Runco now fighting for the puck with the Dukes. Long shot. Herman with the save. That was Latre down there working. Forge and Jewett on the draw. Jewett wins that one back to Castle. He sends it in deep. Jewett behind the net. Tries to center. Herman with a left pad save. Rebound grabbed by Wellington. Long shot. They score! Corey Jewett with the long-range bomb. And the Wellington Dukes come from behind a couple of times to close this one out in overtime. A point for the Cougars, but you get the feeling they deserved more today. Cobourg's next action will be Sunday in North York. 2:30 afternoon game. Their next home action, Monday, December 9th, against the Lindsay Muskies, the team that is right in front of them in the standings. Thanks for tuning in tonight, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the game. I know we did. I'm Dan Malta, and we'll see you next Monday.